You ever wonder why so many guys fall in love with their female best friends? It's not about sex, it's not about looks. Sometimes it's not even about personalities. It's about safety, emotional safety. For a lot of men, myself included, that's one of the rarest things in their life. Let me get this straight. Most guys in the world don't grow up being taught how to express their emotions. The only way we were taught is by suppressing it. That's it. Don't cry, don't complain, don't even talk about emotions, don't even show people that you're weak. Just deal with it, push through, numb it, and move on because you are a man. So when they finally meet someone who lets them talk, let them be vulnerable, say what's on their chest without fear of being mocked, and that shifts something inside of them. It feels foreign, but good, calm, warm, and safe. And sometimes that feeling correlates with love. But here's what most people get wrong. When a guy falls for his female best friend, it's not because he was around too much or because he caught feelings by accident. It's because he finally had the permission to drop the act. He doesn't need to pretend to be strong 24/7. He doesn't have filter. He doesn't have to shrink into whatever masculine version the world tells him to be. He gets to be him. He gets to be human. And you, his female best friend, you saw him open up. You saw her. You listened instead of judging him. Instead of offering solutions, you listened. And that's so powerful. Let me paint this picture. You're on a late night call. He said that he had a rough day. But instead of bottling it up, he tells you. And for once, he's not making it sound like he's being punished or making fun of. He's just being real. And you're not interrupting. You're not making anything about yourself. You're just there, cool, calm, collected, and present. Maybe you don't think much of it. Maybe that's how you interact with all of your other female friends. But to him, it's rare. It's so rare to a point where it's healing. I've seen this happen too many times in my friends, and I felt the same way too. When you find someone who can actually give you permission to feel, and the person who doesn't weaponize your vulnerability for later, you start to associate them with peace. And after so many years of being taught and told to man up, peace feels like love. And it's not about being attracted to your best friend because of looks or flirting. It's about the feeling of being seen. And most guys don't know what that feels like. They don't know what it feels like to be seen or heard. They want a cheerleader instead of someone who keeps telling them to suppress everything. A lot of guys just want someone that makes it okay to not have it all together. And when they finally attract that person, sometimes too tightly to a point where feelings get developed. And that's when it can get messy. Because maybe you don't see him that way. Maybe you just being a genuine good friend. And that's what friends is. And suddenly there's a tension, there's confusion, there's this ambiguous energy. But please understand, he doesn't want to ruin the friendship. He just felt an emotion that he has never felt before. Safe. And peace, and that changes you. So if you're wondering why he caught feelings, maybe it wasn't about attraction. Maybe because you were the first person who let him feel soft without shame. And that kind of softness can feel a lot like love. Just imagine, will you fall in love with someone who made you feel anxious all the time, who made you feel that you're not worthy, who made you feel your emotions are not valid? Probably not. And that's how you made him feel. You made him feel safe. You made him feel heard. And that's one of the reasons why guys sometimes fall for their best friend.